Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is David Steele, and that is not my boat. No, we're still in a skipjack class. I think it's the USS Shark that we're in, and this video is basically part 2 of a new skipjack campaign, and it starts with us having been issued the day before the video starts with a new mission, which is to track down a Russian-built Soviet cruise missile submarines, which intelligence reckons have been harassing shipping in the North Atlantic, and now they're heading back to their home port. So they're going to transit the GI-UK, that's the Greenland-Iceland-UK gap, and our mission is to locate and sink them. Excuse me. What could possibly go wrong? Well, first things first, let's go ahead and jump back here. So GUIK, oh hello, Greenland, which is to the north, Iceland is in the middle, and the UK is towards the bottom here. This SOSUS line, that's the sensor, I forget what SOSUS exactly stands for, but basically it's a sensor line. It's sonar technology, so we can hear the Russians coming, and here is probably my target. That was very easy. There's a lot of space to cover for one fairly small boat. Well, let's just get stuck in, shall we? Battle
on sonar, new contact bearing 081, designated Sierra 1.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Being British, it would be actions.
On sonar, new contact bearing 142, designated Sierra 2.
Action stations, but okay. Right.
On sonar, new contact bearing 359, designated Sierra 3.
Let's see what we've got. This looks like my primary target, so Sierra 1 looks like a China 1.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Sierra 2 looks like a whale.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as biologic.
Now, I would wager that Sierra 3 is an escort, but let's go ahead and take a look. I think it's a Fox. No, maybe not. No, I don't think it's a Foxtrot class. The lines don't quite match up. Okay, it may not be an escorting submarine. Let's see what else. So what I'm doing here is I'm using what's called the waterfall at the bottom right to take a look at the sound lines produced by this particular sonar contact. And I'm scrolling through in an attempt to match what this is. It's probably a trawler. Don't think that's a match. It's close. Yeah, I think it's a trawler.
Con sonar,
okay.
Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Oh, we've gotten a pretty good idea of what this contact's doing. So now I know I can push F2.
96,
and I'm going to, but it tells me if this is a surface or a submarine contact. So F2 here, yeah, it's a submarine contact. I don't particularly like doing that. I think it kind of spoils the immersion somewhat, and that's the reason why I haven't done that. Let's see, it is, well, I'm just looking at it, its heading appears to be heading mostly south. Oh wow, it's close. I did not expect to get such a good fix so quickly. And he's 6,000 yards. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and fire up on him. I don't think there's any point in messing around. Let's go ahead and fire.
Shoot 2-5. Aye, sir.
Now,
Come left to
he may not have heard that,
1,
but I suspect that he has. He's probably going to end up firing back. So, I'm above what's called the
sonar, Sierra 3 is cavitating.
Yeah, that's actually Sierra 1 is cavitating. Okay, so he's clearly heard this, and he's gonna make a move. He's gonna bug out of here. So let's take a quick look at what's this submarine actually is. There's 5,000 tons. It has shark teeth. Let's see. It's not a bad sonar. Shark fin. That's just yeah, okay. It's another sonar. Snoop radio. What about that? Now torpedoes. Set 65M. That's 1,500 yard detection range. and 40 knots. Pretty long range. I'm surprised he hasn't fired those at me. Although he may be firing SSN-15s. It's a standoff anti-submarine warfare. I'm going to make my torpedo active, like so. Yeah, so that's a pretty mean weapon. An SSN, what's that? A high subsonic cruise missile.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Not entirely sure if that's... I don't think that that's a anti-submarine weapon. Well, this may be a really easy mission so far, because basically I dropped a torpedo, headed it right towards him, made the torpedo active. You push the 4 key to do that by the default mapping, and just watch the torpedo track in. We'll switch to the torpedo cam for just a second, I think. Let's see, do we see the target? Yes, we do. Target is cavitating, moving from right to left. He's probably going to drop a noisemaker, but right now I'm just going to let this torpedo ride it in, and if it misses, it's going to circle back and take another go. Meanwhile, I am slipping away to almost to the north. So this may be a really easy mission. I was expecting a lot more of a challenge. Okay, come on, Charlie, drop your noisemaker. Or not. You're about to get something up.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 1-1-2.
Okay.
Designated Sierra 4.
Not really a surprise, but there's another one
Con
here.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 1-1-5.
So what is Sierra
Contact breaking
4?
up.
I'm going to keep to ultra silent mode right now, so I'm not going to reload that torpedo. Let's take a look at what this might be. I don't think it's a Charlie 2. Is it a Sierra? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure what that is.
Come right to 1-0-1.
Let's turn towards it. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's one of those times when using F2 will tell me if it's a submerged contact or not, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, a Victor 2 is the closest match to it, maybe? But I'm not convinced about the sound line number 4. I don't know whether that matches. So what else do we have? I'm craning forward, looking at the monitor now. So it could be a Sierra. I think that line 4 lines up here, in which case it doesn't line up. So could it be anything else? Don't think it's a Charlie 1, because look, this line doesn't match, but these do. Could be another Charlie 2. That would be interesting. That's maybe the more
helm, steady course.
a more likely target. So let's drop below the thermal layer and see if we can get a better reading on it. And it's going to get a better reading on us. We're getting most of our coverage from the towed array right now. So,
Passing 100 feet.
passive, we're not hearing it at all on our bow sonar.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 0,
wow,
5,
even more.
6. Designated
Okay.
Sierra 5.
Here's my I'm not that surprised face. Let's leave Charlie Sierra 4 even for now. Let's look at Sierra 5. What can Sierra 5 be? It might be a Victor 3. Oh, okay. Why is my Google device responding to me? I have no idea what was going on there, but The G device was responding to me, so I think Sierra 5 is a Victor 3. And I also suspect that Sierra 4 is another Charlie 2. But I don't have a good enough sound signature on them yet. So I'm going to have to just let this play out for just a little bit longer. I'm below the layer now, which is going to help. Assuming that they're also below the layer. Okay. Right, well I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, and I'll be back when something interesting happens. So chances are I'm back in a flash. Okay, well Sierra 5 was a Victor 3. Or is a Victor 3. And that means it's most definitely hostile. And he's dropped down to 500 foot, so I'm going to go ahead and just descend to about the same depth, I think.
Passing 200 feet.
Go ahead and do that.
Make depth 500 feet. Dive by.
So he's continued on a course. He's doing 10 knots, and I'm only doing 5. And I mean, it's not that he's particularly loud, but he's getting close to be able to hit me. So he has 2 decibels, or 1 decibel now, on his passive sonar, and 2 on his towed. So I'm going to attempt... Well, okay, so here's the thing. I really should not try and sneak up on him. I should fire upon him right now and be done with it. I kind of want to sneak around, and if it was in a different submarine, I probably would.
Come
so
right to 18.
let's go ahead and launch on him.
Helm I.
Like so. This is where this could get very messy. No, you know what? Before we do that, let's look at his weapons. Oh, the nasty, 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 nasty weapons. Okay. They're comparable to my own weapons, yes. So that's going to make a mess of me. Alright, new plan. I'm turning away from him. He's probably going to pick up a bit extra sound from my stern as I do. I'm going to fire a decoy immediately towards Sierra 4. Or fire a decoy and then immediately fire a torpedo towards Sierra 5. So, here goes.
Shoot
Decoy.
6. Aye, sir.
And then
Shoot
torpedo.
1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar. Launch
Yep.
transient from
Right, got his
Sierra
attention.
5.
So,
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
yep, I'm sure we are.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Yep.
Con sonar.
Okay.
Lost contact. Sierra 3.
So,
Con, helm,
the hope
steady
here,
course.
put my torpedo into active, is that his torpedo is going to
500 feet.
Con
pick up.
sonar. We are cavitating.
Con fire control. We've lost the wire. Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Okay, come on. There's a lot going on. Right. My hope here is that his torpedo will pick up on the decoy and not on me. That doesn't sound very encouraging. Should I fight on Sierra 4?
Con sonar. Lost contact. Sierra
Yeah.
5. Last bearing.
Probably
0,
should.
6,
I'm gonna go
7.
ahead and
Contact
turn
Come
away.
right to 2,
Drop my
6,
speed
9.
and see if I
Helm
can fix that issue. Okay, here we go.
Shoot tube 2.
And back up to
Make
speed.
turns for 3,
Oh yeah, it's
0,
right on my
9.
tail.
Maneuvering I.
Oh no. Now there's one ahead of me. So I'm going to have to turn southeast.
Come left to 160. Helm I. Con
This is
sonar.
going
Lost
to
contact.
get
Sierra
unpleasant.
3. Last bearing. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Yep, that's the
bearing
one to the west of
2,
me.
7, 9.
Okay. We figured something was going to pick me up. Alright, let's drop a noisemaker and turn away from it. I really feel like turning towards it, but I'm going to turn away and hope that it'll pick up the decoy, maybe.
Con knuckle formed.
Another knuckle. Let's see if that works. Turn away from it. The closer I get to my decoy, the more chance it has of picking that up. But there's another torpedo to the north with a detection range, and I'm getting very close.
Con sonar. Sierra 4 is classified as submerged.
Con knuckle formed.
We've identified Sierra 4. It's a Victor 3. Okay, Victor 2 even, sorry, my bad.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water,
Okay.
torpedo in the water, bearing 0,
that's-
1, 2.
That's not good.
Knuckle formed.
Heck's breaking loose right now. I think I need to load another decoy here for some obscure reason. I haven't done that yet.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 30 knots.
Okay. So, these two torpedoes have detected the moss.
Con,
And then
sonar,
this
noisemaker, bearing 1,
one here
4, 3.
may do so. What do I do? I want to head west, I think. Drop a noisemaker, try and distract it, and head west. My torpedo I find towards the Victor 2 is probably lost. I don't think it's going to pick him up right now, but that's okay. Right, I'm going to move. He's turning towards me. Yeah, that torpedo just detected me to my north.
Knuckle formed.
Another knuckle.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 0, 7, 4.
Reduce my depth
Passing
slightly.
500 feet.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
No, that's fine by that. Fine by me. I'm going to drop a noisemaker at
Passing
a
400 feet.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
slightly higher depth to try and throw off this torpedo that's tracking me to the south. To my northeast.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, so far what I want to do is point my nose
Come left
south,
179.
drop my speed. Some
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Con, fire control, we've...
Make turns for 3.
I lost the wire,
Con,
and I
sonar, we are cavitating.
might be a little too close, unfortunately. I might have
Come right to 264. Helm I.
might have left might have my torpedo going active too close to the target, because he's just fired upon me as well. Well, it's getting busy. Right, let's head back down to about 500
Passing
feet.
400 feet.
And what does this guy have? Okay, 65 Ms. Looks like I've shaken off
Passing
most of the
500
torpedoes.
Con, sonar, no
Right.
longer cavitating.
Con, less than 50 feet below the keel.
That's not good news.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Really close to the...
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the
Dang
water,
it.
bearing 0, 9, 0.
That's that was a mistake on my part. Too
Passing
much going
400
on.
feet.
Come on.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 5.
I am
last
way
bearing,
close to this
0,
guy, but I
8,
don't
0.
think I
Contact
can
breaking
realistically
up.
get my
Back
shot off.
emergency. Maneuver guy.
We'll try it. This is going
Con,
to end.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
This is going to end really unpleasant. Let's get my decoy off in that direction.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Okay, kill him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Con,
Get him.
sonar,
Get him.
regain
Get him. Get him.
contact on. Sierra,
Okay.
5, bearing
Now,
0,
can
7,
we
9.
please move my ass and get out of Dodge? Grief, this thing is not accelerating very quickly when I need it to.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 3, last bearing 0,
This thing's
2,
about to pick me
2.
up again.
Contact faded.
As it comes around behind me.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Oh, no. It's actually detected the Victor 2 wreck. Great. Let's head north.
Come left to 011. Helm I.
So, I was about to hit that. Oh, dang
Con,
it. It did
helm,
not.
Steady course.
I was hoping that torpedo would take care of itself by hitting the Victor 2, but it didn't. Now let's see if it picks up the decoy as it circles round. Because if it doesn't, I'm in trouble. Up a noisemaker, try and throw it off. Noisemaker can be used as a barrier. The sound gets in the way of the torpedo sensor. I think I've taken care of the 3 threats, but I don't know for sure. What I do know is that there's a torpedo that may end up seeking me.
Con, maneuvering, making turns
That's not
for
good. What's its
3,
range? I think its range is
0,
1,500
9.
yards. Yeah. Committed
Con,
that one
torpedo
to
room,
memory.
Tube 1 ready.
And I'm out of range. Okay.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Let's calm everything down. Do I have any decoys left? No. I'm almost out of weapons. Okay. I want to get a better situation here of what on earth is going on around me, because I can hear a whole bunch of pinging from various torpedoes, but see
Con,
anything
sonar,
else.
regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 0, 2, 1.
Yeah, that trawler, you imagine it being on the surface watching all this going off, the odd explosion in the water underneath it, and you would most definitely hear that. Okay, I somehow managed to survive that engagement. That was a lot going on with a lot of activity, and what felt like a really risky couple of moves. So, tactical mistakes I made. Number 1, I did not fire as soon as I could have. And so I got close. The closer you are to the bad guys, the more chance they have at firing back at you. So that's my first mistake. My second mistake, see above, in terms of not keeping my range. And my third mistake, did I make a third mistake? Yeah, I'm sure I did. I'm just excited to have survived that particular engagement, as I did not think I would. When this Victor 2 was tracking west and converging on my course, I'm like, I can get a sneaky shot off to you, Sunshine, but you can do the same to me, and a point-blank range shot at 1,000 yards. That's not looking good for whatever submarine is being fired upon. But I seem to have survived. Now, is there anything else out here? It's nice to see three wrecked
Con, torpedo room, tube 3
enemy
ready.
submarines, Soviet submarines. But dang, that was pretty intense. Okay, I can't yet quit the battle because there's still too much going on around me. I don't really want to
Left
active
2,
ping anything,
0, 0, 0. Helm I.
just in case there's something else out there that's going to fire upon me. So let's be risky and accelerate time.
Con, torpedo room.
Con, helm, steady
So I
course.
really think someone would have taken advantage of my being engaged with
Con,
3
torpedo
and
room, tube 6 ready.
dropped another torpedo at me. But no, evidently not. So let's see if I can quit the battle. I'll quick shot of all 3 first. Oh, I can't quite do that. Okay, never mind. Right, leave combat. Well, look at that. If that wasn't my primary mission, I don't know what the heck was. Determination and resolve. Okay, so Cobb Sumland. Very pleased to see that you dealt with those subs with determination and resolve, Commander. Remember that for every enemy vessel we take out, it means a safer transit for our troops and transports. Good work. Await further orders. Oh, I hope I can get back to resupply. Let's see. Did I get it? I got an award. A little badge. A Navy Commendation Medal. A Commendation Medal? Yeah, I turned the water brown. That was how nervous it was. Right. What is it saying? Sub-killers. Okay, so someone figured I was shooting up Russian submarines. Yes, and let's head back to Holly Lock for repairs and to replenish stores. Okay, that works for me. Because I am out of decoys. Let's see, this is only day 6 of the war. I've only completed 3 missions, but I've sunk 7 submarines, 2 other warships, and a merchant ship, so not bad. bad for three missions. An amphibious landing at Bergen, Norway. A task force with landing ships is leaving Murmansk now. Okay. Intercept and destroy this force before landing. So basically, it's an anti-ship mission. Locate and sink the landing ships. Locate and sink any escorts. So, well, that's a skipjack. So I don't really have much in the choice in the terms of what weapons we can carry. So we'll take 4 decoys. Oh, we'll take five decoys, and we'll load up on torpedoes. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Now, I did see maybe we want to put torpedo 2-1 as a MOS because it loads a decoy quicker. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I may have that wrong. It's been a long day. Okay, great. So that gives me 19 Mark 48s and 5 MOSs. Great. Let's head to Bergen. Bergen is down here, so I'm going to see if I can right, great. I'm going to see if I can intercept this task force. I'd like it to be deep water. It's not going to be, so we'll just engage it shallow water. Hello, chaps. Fancy a cup of tea? Okay.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 096. Designated Sierra 1.
Let's change
Come
my
right
course to
2
south.
18.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Got it ultra quiet, and let's take a look. What have we got here? Pretty sure that these are going to be
Con
warship.
sonar, new contact bearing 074. Designated Sierra 3. Con
warship.
sonar, new contact bearing 081. Designated Sierra 4.
Can I
Con sonar, new contact bearing 073. Designated Sierra 5. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Can I speak now? How about now? Okay. Pretty sure
Con
that
helm, steady course.
that combination of landing ships, maybe a tender or two.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 067. Designated Sierra 7. Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
And so far, it looks
Con
like
sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as merchant.
it's like 2 escorts on Sierra 6. There's something else, Sierra 6, maybe a merchant, an independent, because it's some way removed from the rest of them, but it's hard to tell. Oh, it's another
Con
warship.
sonar, Sierra 6 is classified as escort.
Okay, it looks like they saw them heading southwest, and I'm heading right into their path, so I think I want to turn. Yes, they are.
Come left 2 052. Helm
Do I really want to engage? Do I want to launch now at distance, or do I want to wait to get a little closer? I don't have enough information about how far away they are from me. Other than I suspect that they are pretty close. So snipering off individual ships with the torpedoes is a great idea, but to benefit from the range of the Mark 48, I might want to send a few of them at once. Only one is going to be guided. Okay, great. But as soon as the cargo ships detect me, they are gonna they're gonna make a break for it. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna continue east.
Come left 2 090.
So our plan right now,
Helm I.
we've got a Cresta 2 at the southern end. Oh, it appears to be a cache-in at the northern end, so let's take a look. What's the Cresta 2? Set 65s. No, wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. 65 M, so 1,500 yards. I don't have missiles. Anti-missile gun doesn't matter. And a Hedgehog. Depth charters at 6,000 yards. Meters even. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so he's a threat.
On, helm, steady course.
And he's fast. The cash-in is a poorer quality threat. Still a threat, though. Those set 65 that are at 800 yards or 880 yards, I think they're unpleasant, but they're fairly easily available. Sierra 1, this Cresta 2, how far away is he? He is 18,000 yards, so he's in range. I could fire right now at him. But he's likely to change course. In fact, he's slowing down, it looks like. So he's probably getting a whiff. What's his sensor now? No chance. Is this cash in? Yeah, nothing. Neither of these two warships can pick me up yet, which is nice. But when they do, they're going to engage. Is there any air cover? Okay, F4 is air cover, and yes, there is. There's one helo. Okay. And they're getting into range. I think I need to start engaging. So I don't know where this helo is, but you can bet your bottom dollar he will be on me like... I don't know what he'll be on me at. So a long-range strike from here. Oh, slightly less long-range now. Yeah, he's definitely getting one. Drop my depth a little bit first. I'm going to go down to 500 feet.
Depth 500 feet, dive high.
Does this cash-in pick me up yet? No. Why are these transports potentially turning away? They're only doing 10 knots. I don't think they've detected me yet. And they're going to
Sonar
zigzag.
new contact bearing 076. Designated Sierra 8.
Sierra 8. Bet you it's another warship. Might be a Krivak. Cash in. Okay, it's another warship of some description. Oh, there's a third. I forgot about the other cannon to the north. Okay, so there's a close one. I think what I'm going to do is take out this cache in here. In the ideal world, I'm going to get in his baffles first. He's slowing down. There's a chance he's going to pick me up as his active sonar drops to -2. I'm pointing towards him, but I'm only 5,000 yards. I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable. I'm going to go ahead and fire on him.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
Right. And I don't like these things. They've got wind of me, I think. Okay. The game is clearly afoot. I'll fire something at this cannon up here, maybe. Oh, juicy targets there. Alright, gonna make this thing live.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
I'll take this guy out if I can. Cashin's also got wind of me, and he'll be hoofing it.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 100.
He's got wind of me. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the wire there. And actually, no. Let's give it a few seconds. Let's try a more indirect.
Dive at 500 feet, dive high. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
What I want to do is I want to cut the wire. Like so. Great. Reload that tube and then fire this one in the direction of this cannon up here. And I really want to keep this this wire.
Shoot tube 2.
Like so.
Aye, sir.
And then, for the sake of it, I'm going to fire this torpedo in the direction of this contact here.
Con
sonar, noisemaker
You
bearing
know.
1,
And
1,
then this
0.
one, I'm going to fire in the direction of this alligator
Con
here.
fire control, we've lost the
Yeah.
wire.
And then this one is reserved for my special buddy, Mr. Cresta, who, if he gets much closer, is going to be the recipient of another one.
Making
And I
turns
think,
for 1,
good measure,
0,
just to
knots.
confuse them,
Maneuvering
I
eye.
want to deploy.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra
I'm
2,
off.
last bearing 1, 1.
Right,
6.
so we're up to our speed to
Contact
10
breaking
knots.
up.
Tube number 2 is wire guiding. Going to guide that bad boy in and try and hit the cannon as best I can. I have a torpedo with this Cresta 2's name written all over it. And I think he's a threat. So if he continues...
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Yeah, he's most definitely a threat. But I don't know his range. I'll get an idea soon enough, but I don't yet know his range. Oh, there's a... Okay, Sierra 8 is a warship then. We've just seen a sonar ping from it. I've got no idea what that might be. Cannon is slowed right down. Sometimes having multiple wires would be, this is about to get unpleasant. Yep.
Make turns for 3, 0, knots. Maneuvering eye.
Did he drop anything on me? No, he didn't. Okay. I'm surprised.
Make turns for 1,
Bumped our
0,
speed up just in
knots.
case.
Maneuvering eye.
We lost our ears on everyone.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay, got another decoy ready just in case I need
Con
it. Ah,
maneuvering. Making
maybe
turns for
that's
1,
why.
0, knots.
I think this can be a little bit further to the north. Okay. I'm close to wanting to activate... Okay, he's pretty much still there. So, yeah, I think I'll point it towards that and just activate it. Like so. So I'm running it up towards the surface. Maybe not quite the surface, maybe about 150 feet. That will do. It's now active, so that should detect the cannon, and it's also running quicker when a torpedo is activated. It runs that little bit quicker. Okay, I've just seen something ahead of me. This hopefully is just circling. Oh, it might be okay actually. If he's just circling, as long as I stay
Con,
about
torpedo
here,
room,
Come left to 0, 8, 9, helm eye.
go
Come
here
left
just to
to
be safe.
0,
I might be
8,
alright.
4, helm eye.
It's dropping to depth, and I think it's just circling. There's a nice big target there for your sunshine. Well, okay.
Con, helm,
that's-
steady course.
I'm gonna have to start threading the needle.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Head south.
Come right to 1, 8, 0, helm eye.
More than a little uncomfortable with how close some of these torpedoes are. And I know that theoretically, if it's 1,500 yards, I'm going to be okay because...
Con sonar regained contact on.
Well,
Sierra 1,
not gonna be
bearing
that okay.
1, 2, 6. Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 6, bearing 0, 1, 7.
Right, another torpedo's coming my way, so I guess these guys have got an idea that I'm here.
Come right
Really
to
surprised.
2, 7, 0, helm eye.
I want to turn away. In fact,
Make
let's
turns for 1, 0, knots.
run
Maneuvering
northwest. I'm
Con
not...
sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 0, 1, 5. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 7, last bearing 071. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 082. Contact is in the baffles.
Pretty much know where the cannon is now because it's pretty much here. So
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 132. Contact is in the baffles.
except I'm not.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4,
Get up
bearing
yet.
091.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con
Right.
sonar regained contact on Sierra
Reef.
7, bearing 071.
Okay.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 080.
Okay.
Con, fire
So,
control, weapon countermeasure
so
homing.
torpedo 2 has detected
Make
the.
turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Let's do that.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
So torpedo 2 detected the target up here, and is now tracking something which we hope is the enemy warship, and we'll see if it takes it out.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0.
Very, very close.
8.
Okay, let's help it. Let's steer it to the west a little bit, like so, and then we'll hack it round and see if it can detect it. Oh, something blew up.
Con, fire control,
There we
weapon
go.
acquired.
Let's watch the torpedo come in if we can do it. No, I just got the target, but okay. It's turning hard, and here comes the torpedo. Boom.
Noisemaker bearing 021.
Okay,
Come right to 040. Helm eye.
I've only got 2 warships so far. But that's still 2 warships. There's a
Con
helicopter
sonar
ahead of me.
regained
Okay.
contact on Sierra 1, bearing 138.
And reload that too. Now that's a little... Okay, he's dropping... He's going for the moss. Great. Think... I'm tempted to drop
Con,
another
helm,
moss, but
steady course.
this Cresta is threatening.
Make turns for 10 knots.
My
Maneuvering
speed and get ready to give him something to think about, shall we?
eye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Have something to think about, sunshine. Let's activate it.
Con
Run it.
sonar lost contact.
Run it to the
Sierra
surface.
4,
Oh, I
last
got 2.
bearing 096. Contact breaking up.
2 of the 2 of my primary targets. Right, let's run this bad boy on the surface like so. Okay. I think I'm tempted to use active sonar here because it will give me a better picture of what's around me. Reconnaissance by torpedo, a very wise man told me.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
I'm actually assuming that it's a man. Potentially a big assumption to make. Right. I don't. It hasn't detected it yet. Now I reckoned it's somewhere down here. So let's go ahead and shut off the active sonar. It already knows I'm here. It will already know that the torpedo's here. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, it's turning away. Okay, and is this thing just orbiting, or I'm gonna have to hack it east at high speed soon. But oh, that's bad. That's bad news. It's 2,000 yards away, so I don't think it's going to detect me, but that could be bad news. May have gotten away with it. And we've driven off this Cresta 2, but I really could do with taking it out. Then I've still got almost 11 minutes left, time to run on that torpedo, so we may be okay there. Let's get this torpedo to intercept it. Okay, I think I've done okay with this torpedo. It's outside range, it's 2,000 yards away. It's still close, but it's close enough. I think I really want to draw the helicopter's fire or attention. It's going to be up here. I gotta hack west. I'm wondering, do I deploy my Moss to the southeast, or is it going to figure that I'm somewhere between those 2 points and that's where I'll be? Or do I fire it on the same trajectory, even though that the cargo ships are also heading sort of slightly north? I'm gonna head more in that direction anyway.
Come right to 085. Helm I.
It's a helicopter. Helicopter's got no idea where I am, which is good. I also have no idea where it is, and that's less good, but okay. Don't see any dipping sonar on...
Con, helm, steady course.
See any dipping sonar. Right, I want to get my acting gear. Decision.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing 164.
Just send it this direction. Yeah, I think I do.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
And the helicopter's going to be somewhere over here, I reckon. So it's going to see that Moss and
Come left to 359. Helm I.
head right at me. Go ahead and help this torpedo track the Cresta 2. Let's track it east-southeast. Let's reload another Moss here because they're being very useful today. Yeah, that's not a great sound. It's close to me.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 166. Contact is in the baffles.
I think let's turn
Con, helm, steady course.
torpedo 4 to the south.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water.
Yeah,
torpedo
that's
in
bad.
the water. Bearing
Okay.
233. Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 7, last
Okay,
bearing.
it's going for the decoy.
1, contact faded.
Yep, I lost the wire. Okay, well that's fine. Better lose the wire than lose my boat. And it's got a
Con,
chance
sonar
of
regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 165.
Tackling that Cresta 2 anyway.
Con, sonar lost contact.
Okay,
Sierra
let's
1,
get out of
last
dodge.
bearing 165. Contact is in the baffles.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Get some range on it. We want to be a distance away from this torpedo when it comes off sensors. I am only, well, I'm 3,000 yards. I will be 3,000 yards by the time it turns around. So even the best quality torpedo, it's not going to pick me up. It shouldn't pick me up, never say not. And seeing as I'm going to be doing 30 knots, I'm going to basically track east and go and get me some more kills. I've got some more cargo ships I really want to take care of, so gently turn it east. Now this
Con, maneuvering, making turns
hopefully
for
won't pick me up.
30 knots.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing
4,500 yards
163.
away. Alright, noisemakers to the south. Okay, there we go. So my torpedo is still threatening this Cresta 2. That's great news. And I want to head pretty much at 085.
Come right to
Okay.
085. Helm I.
I got a warship ahead of me. There's one to the south that's dealing with a torpedo, and if that torpedo somehow manages to not kill it, I'll drop another one.
Noisemaker, bearing 163.
Yeah, as I leave the scene, as I leave the vicinity, because I got the range here. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, maybe not actually. It's 24,000 yards. Well, he's now X, but he's 24,000 yards away. Great. Well, so far then, this is doing okay. Now, if anything, I would hope that the helicopter's going to be tracking them most to the south. But I'm making a lot of noise. But I'm also deep. You know what though? Let's go a little deeper. Let's go to 650. Let's give myself a bit of a margin at the bottom there.
650 feet, dive by.
Especially as it's getting shallower. Yeah, they're heading for shallower water. Okay, that's not great, but hey, we can deal with it. Maybe.
Depth 600 feet, dive by.
Hang on, took care of a torpedo. Okay, it destroyed. It detonated. Okay, I'm going to accelerate time. I'm going to take a risk here. I don't want this battle to be all morning.
600 feet.
Okay. And watch the floor, because as that gets shallower, I may have to bring the speed back a little bit. But I want to put my warship's location to be maybe another 12,000 yards about here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be back when there's something exciting going on. Oh yes, something exciting. I think I just detected a
Sonar.
Con, dive at 550 feet, dive by.
a torpedo, roughly in the location of Sierra 8. I should probably go ahead and try and identify this, but I also think I need to fire up on it.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Con,
Oh,
sonar.
yep.
Torpedo in the water.
Yep,
Torpedo in the
that
water. Bearing
was
083.
definitely an idea.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay,
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
what I really want to happen now is this torpedo to detect the moss and not me, but that may not happen. So I gotta head west. It's leading me away from the. This isn't good. It's right on my backside.
Con, sonar. We are cavitating.
I think that was a tactical mistake. I think it's gonna hit me, and I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Way to go, David. You managed to mess up what you've traditionally done pretty well in a skipjack, which was avoid a torpedo. So, yeah, I messed up. Not much else I can say, really. Did I survive? Hey, what do you know? I actually survived that, and I'm very surprised because I was deeper than I should have been to survive that. Great. Well, that just about wraps up episode 2. I'm going to go ahead and close the video here. So, yeah, I got my boat shot up from underneath me. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. That was kind of fun. The first, some parts were very intense. And yeah, I got a bit too confident and a bit too reckless, and that's what happens. So this game still royally kicks my backside, but I'm having a lot of fun just experimenting with the stuff and see. Learning to strike at long range is a different skill set to what I'm used to, but thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.